Baskets. And today we're doing a cooking challenge. So how this is going to work is there are going to be 2 teams and we're each going to have to make a 3-course meal and we're going to judge each other's food at the end. So the teams are Billy and James versus Matthew and me. So let's get started.
Let's go to the kitchen, go, let's go.
Alright guys, welcome to James and Billy's little cooking thing. For our entree we're going to be making a nice garlic pizza. That should be an absolute ripper. So first for the pizza, we've obviously got to make a dough. And the first step for the dough is you've got to put a bit of yeast into your bit of water and let that sort of bloom or whatever for a couple of minutes. So yeah, let's start with that.
So here we are, Team Matthew and Sarah, and we're going to be cooking our 3-course meal. For the entree, we're going to be cooking some garlic bread. For the main course, we're going to be cooking some burger and chips. And then for the dessert, we're going to make a vanilla cake. So, should be a good one.
Alright, so now it's my turn to do something. And what I'm going to do is I've been instructed to put 4 cups of plain flour into this big bowl, and I think I can do this. I'm not amazing at cooking, but I can do this. Look at that. Couldn't ask for a better 4 cups of flour. Okay. Now, obviously now we've got Billy's done a magnificent job of putting the flour into the bowl. What we've got to do now, we've got the yeast in the water, which has bloomed. It looked quite nice. You can see a bit of bloom in there, you know, that's quite a bit sciencey, you know. Well, what you've got to do now is you've got to put the yeast in the water. You've got to pour that into a little well in our flour, like so. And now we give this a bit of a stir, and hopefully it turns out like a dough. That's the goal.
So to make our garlic bread, we have this bread and then we're going to put the garlic spread on it.
We've got our dough, it's slightly mixed there, but now we've got to knead it. You've got to knead it for maybe, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes.
Why do we need to do that?
I don't know, to be honest, but that's just that's what you got to do with bread. You've got to knead it nicely. I don't know the whole science.
Why do we need to do that?
Okay, here we go. We've got the bread, and we're kneading it now. See, nice little motion, get the knead, mix it all together. Get a nice, beautiful dough here.
So while Sarah's starting up the garlic bread, I'm going to cut up some burger buns so they're all ready to have some burgers put in them.
Alright, so what have we just done, Jim? So we've just kneaded the dough, and we've got a nice round ball there, so we've got to put that in the fridge for, I don't know, give or take an hour. Preferably, if you've got more time than we do, you're going to leave it in overnight for as long as you bloody want. The longer the better. Probably not much longer than like a week or something. You don't want to leave it in too long. But yeah, let it rise and let it get nice and whatever. I don't know, it just works. Put it in there. Yeah. Good day, let it rise.
Alright, put it in the fridge.
Put it in the fridge. Let's go. Yep. This is a good start. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We made dough. We just made. This is our baby. We made this. Yeah. This is ours. We did this.
We did this.
We did this.
We made this.
We made this.
We made this.
That's fun. The fridge is full.
Fridge is full.
Fridge is full.
Not many times the fridge is full. The one time we don't want it to be full.
Space in here somewhere.
Look at that.
Make space.
Look at that.
Make space.
Make a space.
There we go. It's in the fridge.
Bam.
Chefing.
Chefing. Now, I think we better leave the kitchen for the other team now.
We're going to leave it for them to clean after we win. Alright. So now, what we're doing is we're putting our toppings on the pizza. This garlic pizza. It's pretty simple. We've just got some garlic paste here. Spreading it around. Spreading around the garlic paste. And we're going to put some cheese on it, I reckon. We are going to put cheese on this garlic pizza.
Yeah, I reckon that's a good idea, putting cheese on the garlic pizza.
Yeah, putting cheese on pizza is usually the way to go.
So we've just taken the garlic bread out of the oven.
And it's perfect. It's starting to get brown on the edges, kind of.
Absolutely delicious. That's what this is. A delicious entree. Entree done. Done and dusted.
And
easy.
now we're starting to mold the mince into the burger shape.
Yeah, so we're starting on the burger part of the burger.
Yes.
The meat.
There we go. Oh, and by the way, we're also started with the pizza. There we go. That is fantastic. Just cooking there. Cooking away. Should be right.
Yeah.
Should be right.
Look at that.
Look at that. All right, Billy, what are you doing now? Oh, well, quite glad you asked. I'm actually just peeling the potatoes for the chips that we're making. What are the chips for, Billy? The chips go with the Parma. Oh. For our main. Oh, I see. So I just took it upon myself to start peeling these potatoes. Did you now? And yeah, so I'm just gonna peel these potatoes then. Fantastic. So we're doing a good job.
So here we go. We've got the mince. Sarah's flattening it right now
And then
into the shape of a burger.
And then we've got to add some salt and pepper, and then we'll flip it over and add a bit of a dip.
11 secret herbs and spices. Delicious.
Now I reckon you can't ask for potatoes to be peeled any better than these three are. Now, James is going to cut them up into chip shapes. Yes, yes, good cut, solid effort. Oh, good chips, mate.
So here we go.
And
The
some
pepper,
and then
yeah.
the salt.
Oh, delicious. That's what you love to see. That is it.
Yep. Add a bit.
Bit more.
There we go, perfect.
Okay, so now we're putting the chips in the oven. Put it in there. Fantastic, there we go. Chips are in the oven.
So we're gonna start cooking the meat now, and it's gonna make a delicious burger. So once this finishes nicely cooking like that, we're gonna flip it over, and then we're gonna add a bit of delicious Australian cheese.
So we just got some chicken, and you may see it's flatter than most chicken. That's because we beat it down, and now it's all flat. We put it in with all these crumbs and that sort of stuff, making it look a bit schnitzely. And then we put it with all these things, and I don't know what they are, but James does, and we're just gonna make it good. Gonna make it good. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're gonna be frying this chicken off. We're just frying the chicken for our chicken parmigiano. Should be nice, making it nice and crispy. Yeah. Know how it is. That's what we're doing. That's how we roll. Yeah, it is how we roll. Exactly. Look at it. Got nice.
Okay, so here we have Matthew cutting up the potatoes to make the chips. And here we have the meat, and we have the cheese melting on top.
So get a look at this. So the chips are now in the fryer. After we chopped them up, we put them in, and now they're becoming the chips we all know and love today.
Chippies, they're done.
They are.
They look pretty nice.
They do look very nice.
Look at these chippies. Absolutely delicious. Should be nearly done, and that's looking good.
Okay, now we're gonna put our parma in the oven. Should be nice in there for about 10 minutes. Get the cheese all nice and nice. Should be right. There we go.
Done. Job done.
Look at these chippy whippies. Looking absolutely delicious, getting a bit golden and yum.
Okay, so we've just got a bit of a start on the dessert. So here we've got some bicarb soda and some chopped dates in there, and we're going to add some boiling water, and we're just going to let it sit there for about 20 minutes. So pour in a cup and a half of boiling water, very hot. There we go, and I think we just let that sit there for about 20 minutes, and hopefully it works out.
So whilst the chips are cooking, we're getting a start on the cake, and then we'll be pretty much finished. So once we cook all this, and
Does take a while to bake, but you know.
yeah, but no, I mean in terms of us preparing it, not hard work to just cook it. Yeah, delicious eggs.
What are you doing now, Billy? How we going?
Oh, just creaming some of the butter and sugar for the sticky date pudding.
Fantastic. That looks really good, William.
Yeah, I was going to say this is one of the steps that I know how to do.
Yeah, well done.
So we're making progress on our cake batter, and then we'll be able to put it in the oven.
May not look too appetising now, but it will be soon.
Yeah.
And there's another dog.
Okie dokie, so what we've done now is we have combined some flour with our butter and sugar, and we've also put in our dates in there, and we're just
mixing this all up and making what looks like a pretty nice sticky cake pudding batter. Hopefully it turns out alright. Hopefully.
So the cake is now in the oven and it's looking pretty good. We're nearly done and yeah, good stuff.
So now what we're going to be doing is we've got the sticky dough pudding here and we're going to be putting this in the oven to cook for about 35 minutes. Hopefully it turns out alright. And it goes. There we go.
That's it.
That's it, in the oven.
Okay, so the cake is out of the oven, looking pretty golden and fresh. And
Now we're just heating up the things in the oven really
chips,
low.
garlic bread and meat, and we're just about to assemble all these beautiful dishes.
Just took the pudding out and we're just gonna let it cool for a bit, but it's looking pretty good. Okay, here's the pudding. And I know you guys can't feel this through the camera, but look at that. Smells like sticky dough pudding. Smell it, smell it.
Yes, it does.
So here are the 3 courses, all assembled. So we've got the entree, the delicious garlic bread, and we got the burgers and chips, and then we got the cake. Absolutely scrumptious. If we don't win this, honestly.
All right, we're here, ready to judge the dishes. So, yeah, let's get the dishes coming in, and we'll taste them and give them a rating out of 20. We'll each rate them out of 20, and the points for 20 are, I think, 10 for taste, 5 for presentation, and 5 for like how much is going on. So you can't just make like something very simple. You got about 5 is for how much is going on. Let's go.
Okay, so first we have entree garlic bread.
Oh, great. Now, is this the one that fell on the floor, or is James?
First we have to look at the presentation.
No, wait.
But yes, sorry, presentation.
Simple, but I like it. You see the garlic.
Minimalistic. It's minimalistic.
No, but it's sitting on top with a diagonal angle. That looks quite
It
professional.
does.
if you
It
ask
does.
me.
It does.
I do like that presentation. I like it quite a lot. Let's get tucked in.
Yeah,
Let's
let
tuck
us get tucked in. Yeah. Alright.
in. Yeah, that was good. What's there not to like? Garlic, good. Bread, good.
Yeah.
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 You know, yeah. I'm gonna give my score.
No, you can't put down. We'll put down the score at the end. I think we'll have to
No,
go.
I want to know when it's still in my mouth. I've got to go
Alright.
when it's still in
I'll
my
do
mouth.
mine
I
as
gotta
well.
know.
I'll do mine as well then.
Nah.
Are you ready to eat the food? Now, your first dish for entrees, we'll be having a beautiful garlic pizza.
Score. Take the slice.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Oh. As soon as you tuck in, there's a whole shoot of flavours that all come out.
I would have thought there might have been too much bread, but good amount of everything.
Now, I'm not a massive fan of garlic pizzas myself. However, this is pretty good. And pizza's a pizza, and this, just that flavour when you bite in. It's just. So entree. Just got to do it.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
And what's this next one called?
Is your main course.
Main
This
course.
is called the burger and chips.
Burger and chips. Burger and chips, eh?
Alright, so we're each going to take a bite out of different burgers.
Okay.
Alright,
Let's tick.
let's get a look at the presentation first.
I think it's all right.
Yeah. Well, they're side by side.
Oh wow, that looks like that's been made from scratch.
It has been, I know it has been.
That
You're not
deserves some point.
yeah,
that's
you're not allowed
impressive.
to,
I'm
yeah.
impressed with that. I'm impressed with that.
Yeah. I mean, there's
Yeah, it's presentation-wise, nothing wrong with it. No. Like, what are you meant to do with the burger and chips? Put the burger on it and the chips on the side, and the burger has been put together quite nicely, in my opinion.
Well, let's tuck in.
Let's tuck in. It's quite nice to hold. It's easy to hold.
It's not falling out of the fingers. It's not. It's not too greasy that it falls out.
Yes, that is true. And it does look like, by the looks of things, that I will be able to get a bit of everything in my bite, which is what is really crucial when you're tucking into a burger.
Exactly.
Alright, ready? On three. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so
On with the chips.
Okay, so we've had our burgers. Okay, now we're gonna have a bit of a go at the chips, shall we? Alright, come on. Okay, let's discuss it. Let's discuss it. Yeah.
I reckon that's
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah, that's
a
a good effort.
Yeah.
That is a very good effort.
yeah, that is a good effort. Alright.
Okay. Done with the mains. Now dessert time. Dessert time.
Alright. The main course for today will be a chicken parmigiana with chips as a side. Dig in.
Okay, I'm gonna try the chips first.
Nice. So, we're going to talk presentation. So, can't beat it, honestly. Look at that. On the side. That there. Delicious.
Okay. Looks cool.
So it's good. It's crispy on the outside and nice and chewy on the inside. That, I could see myself paying for this. That, good stuff. So I'll just try one more, see if it's any different.
For sure.
Yeah. I think I'm sorted with that. Yeah. Let's tuck in to this Parmigiana. Yeah. Good. Very good. Make a bit more of this chicken. Yeah, so that's nice. So, shall we get on with the judging?
Here is your dessert.
Ooh. From first looking at it, the presentation isn't amazing, but the cake looks nice.
Yes,
the
it
cake
looks
looks like
nice.
an appetising cake
does.
indeed.
Maybe a plate.
Yeah, I reckon a plate would have been better.
It looks a bit
Yeah,
a bit squished up in the bowl
yeah, it
all
does.
together.
Yeah, but overall, a plate. Yeah. But the exterior of the cake, that looks nice.
It does.
It does look
Especially
nice.
I can't see the underside of this one, but the underside of that looks very.
It looks like a nice fluffy cake and nicely cooked from what I can
Cheers.
see. Cheers.
Alright, flip it over.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I think we've got. Okay. I mean, it's just. Yeah.
I reckon that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's add all these scores up. shall
Yeah. Alright.
Bring out our next one.
we? All right, dessert. Ooh, we've got some sticky dad pudding.
Oh, now. Some bugs here. Now, right off the bat, presentation wise, I mean, the thing is, well, you can't beat it, can you? You can't beat it.
Oh, it fell off.
It's better on the side anyway.
At least it was on there. for a
It's
bit.
just
So shall we tuck in? Not a massive fan of sticky date pudding myself, but
Then have them at the same time.
yeah. Alright. Now, move that away. Now let's get this piece of paper. Obviously, presentation wise.
Okay guys, so now you've finished doing all of the cooking and we have the final scores and we're going to read them out one by one and find out who the winners and losers are, and the losers have to do the dishes.
Yes. Okay. We'll give your score for the entree first.
Okay.
So for the entree, the garlic pizza, I gave you 14 out of 20.
And I gave you 13 out of 20.
Okay.
Now you can give us the entree.
I've lost it a bit here. So, I gave you 19 for the entree, and Sarah.
And I gave you 17.
Pretty good. Okay, now for the mains. Your burger and chips. Very nice. I gave you 13 out of 20.
Yep. And I gave you 12 out of 20.
And I gave you, for the Parma and chips, I gave you 19 out of 20.
Okay, so I gave you 16 and a half.
Okay. The dessert, you made your vanilla cake. We gave you 15. Well, I gave you 15 out of 20.
And on my side, I gave you 14 out of 20.
And I gave you 20 out of 20.
And I gave you 20 out of 20.
Okay, so in grand total, I gave you 42 points, and William,
I gave you 39.
so in total we gave you 81 out of 120.
Well, we gave you 113.5 out of 120.
Well, that was a very good performance from both teams, I reckon. We both gave it a real hot crack.
Oh, and also,
Yeah,
if you
we're
want to
more
look it
generous.
down to the specific points, what we gave it, that's the full scoreboard.
Yeah, we did trash.
No, you did very well. You did very, very well.
I mean-
Alright guys, thank you all very much for watching.
Well, hang on, no, we're not done yet.
We are not done
They
yet.
have to do the dishes.
They do have to do the dishes. Now we enjoyed ourselves, lads.
Look at all these.
Oh, I'm so glad how you really put it there, buddy.
Yeah, put it there.
Oh dear.
It's because we're nice.
No, it's because you're losers.
Yeah, look at all them. Oh dear, fantastic.
It's a lovely sight to
It
see.
is a fantastic thing to do. Enjoy yourselves. Anyway, guys, thank you all very much for watching the ultimate cook-off here on the Washing Baskets. Hope you all enjoyed this video very much. Comment down below which dish you thought looked the best.
And what you'd like to see us do in the future.
And what you'd like to see us do in the future. We've got lots of great things planned coming up. So make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, and we'll see you all next time on the Washing Baskets. Goodbye.